Hmm. Hi, I'm Shelly Jo Kyle, and I am Joel's mom. And today I want to do a video recognizing my son, who I've been his voice since he passed away under strange circumstances. I've been advocating for his honor and for his respect and his legacy. He was found in 2023. He passed away. They found him in the Queenston boat docks in Niagara-on-the-Lake. And ever since that time, I realized something was really strange, and I had a feeling he was missing on September the 6th. His father told me he was missing September the 7th. I began to panic, and I knew something terrible had happened to him. Nevertheless, I searched. Our family went down there and we hung posters. We searched for Joel, and the sad news is that he was found at the Queenston boat docks in Niagara-on-the-Lake. And so since that time, I've been trying to uncover the truth as to what happened to him, because unfortunately, the police and the coroner have been hiding information from me. In fact, Kelly Jerry told me that I probably will have to accept that I will never find out what happened to my son, and I needed to accept it. The big thing that I am troubled with is they ruled out foul play, which to me was not acceptable. So I went to see a medium because I wanted to find out what happened to Joel. And so my friend Tara, she gifted me an opportunity to speak with Keri Lynn. She's a professional medium, and she is very, very good. Like, she's thorough and caring, and she heard from Joel, and I'm grateful for that. And I wanted to play some of the things that she discovered, and so I'm just going to do that right now. I'm just going to play a little bit.
I have 4 children.
She's talking about her children, how many children she has, and how she's seeing my son.
He's a pretty big kid. But 2 of my boys are blonde hair, red beard. They have that reddy kind of tinge to them, right? So that's kind of the image that I'm getting. And I always call my youngest kiddo like I mean, he's not a giant, but he just feels giant.
Yeah.
Like, he's average height, but he's a magenta giant anyway.
Yeah, and my boy was also very gentle and a big guy.
Military family. So my daughter was born on the military base in Alberta. So we were not Alberta, sorry. Last military base we were on was in Alberta.
I also lived in Alberta, which is interesting. I also served. I wasn't born in Alberta. Did I just say that? I was there in Alberta, in the military with his dad.
Frustration. There's a lot going on. There's 2 spots when this younger male figure is coming in. There's a lot. When I get that punch in face feel, it's fast, quick, traumatic, unexpected, not a proper goodbye. There is a spot on my head right about here.
Okay.
That does not feel good. This does not feel good on my head, and my throat doesn't feel good. It also is hurting in my
Look at this.
like right here along this section in my back. Doesn't feel good, and all in here feels like it's popped out. Like, I don't know what is going on there, but it just doesn't feel good anyway.
Oh my God!
Marks on my head that feel. There's actually 2 spots on my head, but that one in particular feels more intense. And my throat, lower stomach, back, on my back to the side of spine. And I wrote "what the fuck" on your paper, so I circled it. So I wrote "what the fuck" because anyway, there's some "what the fuck" there.
She did.
He keeps making when my lip goes numb from here to here, there's just a bunch, like side of mouth. It's like a half lie, not full truths, twist to stories. Like there's just so much.
I hope you're hearing this because it's talking about
The other
when
thing
he
in
died.
this is like my face on one side feels more like if I was laying on my side. If I was laying on my side, how everything kind of goes to one side. There's something off in this. So what he keeps talking about is a delay. There's a delay in getting to him, a delay with knowing things, a delay. He keeps saying a delay, and I feel super angsty. When I ask him to pull back because it's a lot for me, so immediately asked him if he's with other people, if he can show me other people. So I had other people with him in spirit that I asked him if he was okay where he is at. So then I'm seeing him peaceful, healthy, whole.
Thank
Like I
God.
get that's where he's at, but they are always going to show me their death first. He's very clear when I get that in. It will always feel like a hot gun on my mouth, a hot circle. And then I know actions contribute to that passing, whether it's their own or someone else's. He's very clear that someone's actions contributed to his passing. Someone's actions contributed to his passing. And so when I asked him just to slow, I need this to go slower for me so that I can be okay through this. If we can shift and just kind of go through pieces of it, right? Is any? Oh yeah, the other fucked up thing that was in here. So yeah. Anyway, I know all this stuff.
I was pretty impressed.
I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna write September. My brother's birthday is September 11th. We all remember it because of the fucking Twin Towers. So sad for my brother. That's how we remember his birthday. But that's so I'm going in that time period. I'm in that time period. So all I did was circle it with a question mark. But honestly, it's so tight
September
and
the 11th.
sore.
Wow, that's so close.
He's saying so. He shifted right away. And normally I don't like namby-pamby. I don't like namby-pamby stuff. I want the I love you, proud of you stuff at the very end. I like all the evidential pieces. I like all the other bits first, right? Okay. So he kind of shifted because he could feel me getting a lot. And they're smoking. Smoking. It could be pot too, though. Okay. Yeah. So he said, "Love you." He said, "Love you always," and then he said, "Like a shining star," and then my head and throat again. When I see that love, joy, pride, like the big emotions, I always write a heart. I always draw a heart and write big love in it, like everybody. Like everybody's notes. If it's that joy, love, pride, I draw because it's emotions, right? So you'll know that emotion was there when he was talking. But he made me put this like star-looking thing. Anyway, I don't know if that
Can you
makes
see
sense.
the heart?
Star, okay. Yes, I think it could be the head showing the star shape. Yeah, I think it's possible that there's something.
There's something, like you said, like a shining star.
Yeah, I have a shining star on my necklace that says "Love you always."
It's hard. You're grainy on my end, so it's kind of hard to see, but it may be clear. I don't know. You're kind of grainy, but you'll see it when you watch this later. I don't know if it will show the same.
Okay.
Then he was making my face feel scruffy, which feels like my baby.
And as you know,
So
Rachel
face
has
gentle.
a lot of
He was talking about giving more than receiving. So there does feel like this imbalance of giving more than receiving.
He's a very giving
receiving
person.
back. I wrote military police authority. Then I was like grinding my teeth again.
His father was in the
My
military,
nose is
so
getting
was
really
Joel.
stuffy, so there's anger, frustration, resentments. My throat is really tight. He's saying my lip is really numb, which is always a lie. That there's a male figure telling a lie, and then my head hurts again.
Oh my God.
And then he said moving forward, it it's all. And then I wrote again, the head hurts. Whoever this male figure is, when there's heaviness at the front of my head, it's mental health issues. It's schizophrenia, bipolar. If it is with addiction related issues on top of everything else, it feels he's making me feel like he was tiptoeing around someone, tiptoeing around this person who feels volatile. Okay. Whoever this person is not telling the truth. And I wrote violence. It's violent, and
this is amazing. Wow.
I just know I'm walking on eggshells. I also don't know, it's smaller. Would there be a small dog attached to them as well, too? That would be,
it's not a dog, it's a cat.
It was a dog.
Small. There's a small
Don't mind
pet.
me.
I'm 5'2", so we're going to put it in perspective. So I'm 5'2".
It was actually Boaz.
Is like below
once I looked at it again,
halfway pet,
the cat.
size pet that is coming in at the same time.
Okay.
As he's moving around.
Yes, that's his cat.
No, it's not. Because Timmy's still
alive.
There's
a male figure that does feel biologically connected directly
It was
above.
my dog.
That's always
That's
a
what
father
she's talking
energy
about is
for
Boaz.
me. When he's coming in, he was counting. So you'll see some X's as well too, but it feels like that happens twice. So X's are usually when I'm counting out sibling stuff. Are there 4 siblings for you or 5 siblings?
I'm going to turn it off because I want to more talk about
Joel.
But yeah, I have. She was talking about my siblings, and my sister came through, and my dad. But I just wanted you to kind of see what happened to him. And as you can see, it was extremely brutal. Stab wound in the back of the head, another wound in the front. Here, she's indicating all the wounds that are represented in the pictures that I have of Joel. These wounds were totally ignored. She also mentions later broken hands, and definitely his hands bruised, and they appeared that they could have been broken on the photographs. So she did show that it was a very painful experience for Joel. I would just let everyone see all of it, but I can't because of time. But that's why I really wanted to share this, to show that he was murdered. And he's telling her this, as you can see. She's a wonderful person, and she saw everything, and she feels it. She felt it. And there's so much more, and maybe I will share that in another video. Today, though, I did want to share something. I wanted to share a little postcard that I'm getting from these cards that I got. I just got them recently, and they're postcards from, it says Colette Baron Reed. They're her oracle cards, and they're spirit postcards. So I think they're amazing, and this one I really liked. I got it today, and it says, "Dear you, there is only one you, and you have a unique place in the universe. Sometimes situations come up that challenge you to be authentic, and that means you have to be fully yourself and let go of being what you think others may want. Now is not the time to conform to other people's standards or expectations. Be proud of who you are and be courageous. Stand tall in your convictions. Being yourself is a powerful statement and will only lead you to success and simultaneously happiness. Don't compare yourself to other people. Want what you want. Choose what your heart wants, and know that your purpose is yours alone. No one else can claim your magic, nor take it away. When you plan authentically and originally, high on your list of priorities and give them a prominent place in your awareness. Extraordinary things will happen. Your life is a beautiful one. I love you always and forever. And I just like it because it's got like a unicorn at the front. So I really, this is fun, and I'm only going to do these probably maybe 1 or 2 cards a day because I loved that, because I know Joel always was himself, and he didn't really want other people to control him, or he wanted to have his own opinions. He didn't rely on social media. He instinctively followed what he knew to be correct. And I appreciate that so much about him. I admire him. And he's trying to explain to me to do the same thing. And so that's what I'm doing here. Even I'm trying to share some things that that I want to share. Not necessarily what other people want for me, but I feel it's necessary to share what happened to Joel. And I hope that this brings some clarity to people. And I thank you so much for your time. And have the rest of an afternoon that's great today. Thank you.